I am so sick of reviewing N64 games. Ow. Treasure chest? It's a PlayStation 4! Yay! Assassin's Creed was the first game I got from my Xbox a long time ago. I ran around the first time for hours jumping and climbing on all the buildings, and I remember it being a ton of fun. So naturally when 2 came out, I bought it the day of and I didn't put it down. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've always been a huge Assassin's Creed fan. That being said, I was really let down by Assassin's Creed 3. It had so much built up to it that I could not get excited. It was the final chapter for Desmond and his journey, and I was stoked to finally see what happens. Playing through 3, I noticed that the game kind of blew off a ton of the story from the previous games and added some new stuff so that new players would understand the story, leaving the loyal fans of the past games behind. Playing through all of them, I noticed a steady easiness to the controls. Free running used to be harder, not only in controlling, but climbing as well. You used to have to scope out a building and choose where you would want to climb and then slowly ascend up the side. Now you just kind of run around anywhere and you'll hit something almost every time. Obviously the graphics have steadily increased from game to game and the stories have always been immersive and entertaining. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag continues on all these trends. You play as Edward Kenway, the father of Haytham and the grandfather of Connor from 3, and yes, he's a pirate. The game takes place in the Caribbean in a massive open world filled with open waters, dense forests, and 3 main cities, Havana, Kingston, and Nassau. Without giving up too much of the story, Kenway is an ordinary pirate with a lust for money. He comes across a man and kills him and takes his clothes and his duty to meet with the Templar heads of the British, Spanish, and French empires. He then learns about a place called the Observatory, its power and their plan for it, and also their hate for pirates. And as always, there are the Assassins and the Templars, but a new story has unraveled more or less separate from the first 3. The graphics for this game are truly beautiful for the PlayStation 4 and every type of environment has its own immersion. The cities are full of life and plenty of places to climb and free run, while the jungles are lush and green, but the game's main stake is in the ocean. Water looks real and flows perfectly. Look at that water. That's some good looking water. And the weather effects look great, especially during the storms. Controlling your ship is now easier than in 3 with simplified controls. Sailing around and shooting other ships is ridiculously fun. As I mentioned earlier, free running has gotten a lot easier to control, which makes for faster traveling and less challenging climbs. Combat is unchanged from previous games as you can normal attack, dodge, and counter. You stab people in the face, but most of the time it feels less graphic. I don't get the same kind of thrill that I used to when I was stabbing people. I need more blood. In the open world there are tons of things to collect and side quests to complete. Hunting is mostly the same as it is with Far Cry 3, besides the really fun shark hunting. You hunt, skin, and then craft items such as ammo and gun pouches. Upgrading your ship can be done by hijacking other ships that are near sinking and stealing all their cargo. You can also find upgrade plans for your ship underwater along with other loot, and also sharks. As always, enemies are oblivious to everything. There's an assassin up here! Oh, nope, never mind. I guess it was nothing. Hey, you there! You can't be up here! Oh, there's no one there. Hey, look, he has a gun. Oh my word, Cornelius was just shot! Oh, he just stabbed Benjamin! Well, I guess it was nothing. Oh well. Hey, you can't see me. You can't see. Oh, he saw me. The only real complaint I have is that there are way too many tailing and eavesdropping missions playing the main story. It seems like almost every other mission you have to tail someone for a certain amount of time and then eavesdrop on them, which some may like, but I don't seem to enjoy it that much. The other is the fact that you have to be online in order to access Kenway's fleet, the side missions similar to the ones in Brotherhood and 3. Coming from someone without a good internet connection, it angers me that they made it that way just so you have to buy a Ubisoft pass to even play part of the single player, let alone all of the multiplayer. The online passes really need to stop. Yeah, Ubisoft. And please, for the love of God, Ubisoft, don't make Assassin's Creed a yearly series. I think a good game takes time, not just repeat the same crap over and over and over again. And I don't know if I can handle another Assassin's Creed that is just spit out to get more money. All in all, I put a lot of hours into this game and I've barely showed you anything but the basics, so go out and get it and enjoy the life of a pirate. I'm HappyMaskGamer and I'll see you next time.
A lofty ship to leave, a sailing down along the coast of